rise as we say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We're going to open the public hearing tonight after we do, we're going to do the roll call. Okay, I got it. And then we move that down here. All right, so the roll call.
Rosell.
Here.
Hall.
Here.
Bartholomew.
Here.
Lucera.
Here.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the 7/19. Oh no, that's this minutes. The last meeting.
We'll
Where was
approve
it?
the agenda first.
Oh, okay. Oh, approve the
agenda for tonight.
Agenda for tonight. Yeah, I need a motion for that.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
In a second.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right,
Okay.
now we want to do that
Minutes.
of the last meeting, which was
7/19, 18.
18, not 20. 7/19/18?
Mhm,
Okay.
yeah.
So we need a motion to approve the minutes of the 7/19/18 meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any discussion on the minutes?
No.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Okay.
And now the public forum. So anybody who wishes to speak tonight,
Agenda items.
now is your chance, but we won't make you sit down this time. And just state your name, please.
My name is John Sample. I'm here on behalf of Andrew and his construction company. I live right next door to the property that he's proposing to build on. And I've been a resident of Romeo for 36 years. I live on Dickinson, which used to be the ghetto side of Romeo, which is slowly transforming. And over the past 2 or 3 years, with his help and his construction crew, it's basically transforming a lot. And the property at 161 Dickinson, the only neighbors I've had in there for the last 2 or 3 years has been groundhogs, raccoons, and rabbits. So I'm very happy to finally see something being done about it. Whatever he's proposing to do, I would highly recommend that the village go along with it because it's only going to enhance my property value and everybody else around me. That's all I got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else? All right, now we go to. All right, need a motion to open the public hearing.
I'd like to make a motion to open the public hearing.
Support.
Moved and supported. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, Mr. Caston, it's your turn to speak.
Thank you. Good evening, board members. The request before you tonight is for variances, 2 different variances for properties generally located at 162, 166 Dickinson, and 253 North Harriet. The property is currently zoned R1. You should have copies of my review with you. I can go ahead and go through it. Shows you a picture of the located properties. There is one existing home on the site. I drove by a little bit ago, and it's vacant, and there seems to be a little bit of an eyesore to the neighborhood. So I think that the proposal will clean up the neighborhood. As the maps, as you see, what they're requesting to do, the applicant is requesting to do is take those 3 lots, combine them, and then out of that make two lots. By doing that, however, though, in order to build on those lots, they would need variances. 2 different variances, one on lot size. The zoning ordinance, specifically the section 46-154, actually requires in the R1 zoning district a minimum lot size of 7,200 square feet. And the applicant is requesting a parcel size of 6,375 square feet. Also on one of the properties, the applicant is requesting a rear yard setback of 24 feet, and your zoning ordinance, the same section, requires a minimum rear yard setback of 40 feet. That's because the minimum lot size or the characteristics of the neighborhood and those parcels that require that variance. Now, specifically, there's what we call the Michigan State Zoning Enabling Legislation. The Michigan Zoning Enabling Legislation allows zoning board of appeals to grant variances when there are a number of factors exist. Special conditions and circumstances exist which are peculiar to the land, the building involved. The provision of the ordinance would basically make the property undevelopable. The special conditions and circumstances do not result in actions by the applicant himself, ourselves, and granting the variance would not confer upon the applicant any special privilege that is denied by this ordinance or zoning ordinance to other lands. Now, what that's basically saying is that the applicant can't just ask for a variance because it's economically feasible, or it increases density, or he just wants a bigger house than what is allowed. So there has to be something unique to the property. Now, if you remember, I indicated those 3 lots request a variance because of minimum lot size. At the current time, all 3 of those lots are non-complying with the zoning ordinance in terms of minimum lot size, depth, and that. So they're all currently non-complying. The request is actually to make although they would be with the variance, they'd still be somewhat non-compliant with the zoning ordinance. The compliance would be much better, and it would render 2 lots buildable, and I think we could have some nice homes there. That regard, I'm recommending, and I believe that the intent is met of the state enabling legislation, and my recommendation is the approval of the 2 variances as requested.
Any comments or questions from the board? Okay, I'm going to read the first variance, and then we can vote on that one. The first variance, a variance from zoning ordinance section 46-154, requiring a minimum lot size in the R1 zoning districts of 7,200 square feet. The applicant is requesting a parcel size of 6,375 square feet. I would entertain a motion to vote on that.
I would make a motion to approve the variance.
We have a second?
Support.
Moved and supported. Do we need a roll call for this? Okay, roll call.
According to Miriam,
You don't need that, do you?
Hall,
Yes.
Bartholomew,
Yes.
Rossell,
Yes.
Lucero,
Yes.
Motion carries. The second variance, a variance from the zoning ordinance, section 46-154, requiring a minimum rear yard setback of 40 feet. The applicant is requesting a rear yard setback of 24 feet. We'll entertain a motion to approve this variance.
I'll make the motion that we approve the setback of 40 feet as requested here.
I'll second that motion.
Moved and supported. Roll call, please.
Hall,
Yes.
Bartholomew,
Yes.
Lucero,
Yes.
Rossell.
Yes. Is there anything else? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that motion.
All right, moved and supported. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Any
Aye.
opposed? Meeting adjourned.